This is notice of a public hearing of the Canton Teachers Association and the Canton City School Corporation. It's 4:45 p.m. on September the 18th, 2025. During this meeting, we will have public testimony will be taken pursuant to Indiana Code 20-29-6-1A. That's also, if there's any public testimony, those in attendance can do that now. I have 5:00 p.m., so this concludes the public hearing of the Canton Teachers Association and the Canton City School Corporation. Now it's ready to, we're ready to have our,
She can just shut that off.
No, it's
No.
It stays on through it. Oh, okay. Got it.
it's 5:00 p.m., so we're ready to have our regular monthly meeting. Mr. President, you want to call the meeting to order?
I call the meeting to order.
Is there any public comment pursuant to the agenda? If anybody'd like to have an agenda, you can have one if you like. A couple extras. Ray, if you want one?
Delta. Thanks, Nick.
Having no public comment, is there a motion to approve the minutes of the August 21st, 2025 regular school board meeting? Ken,
Second.
Jim, Bob? Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
3-0.
I wasn't here for
Two
this.
copies.
I wasn't here for this one.
Yeah, you were.
Was it? Oh, yeah, I was. Alright. It's just the- There you go.
You got that thing that typed up?
No, I'm not done yet.
Yeah, we're already started.
I need you guys to sign these things for the CTA public hearing. Doctor sign there and then the members, and then I just need everybody to sign there.
What's this for?
That's for
For
the
the meeting you
CTA
just
public
had.
The
hearing.
meeting we just had. There you go, just sign it too.
Yes, if you want to know, you don't, I think you need to sign.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you do.
We have to have everybody sign this,
Okay.
that was in here during
Right.
mine.
Yes, I need to sign it too.
Yeah, you need to sign it too. There you go, there's another one.
Send it back to two copies together.
Oh, was there?
Stuck together.
Oh, I didn't see it.
That's where the other one was.
I guess Brian's got to sign it because he was there.
It's on what?
That, the one right here that you read here.
What is the public hearing?
That one. And probably Rafe too, because he was in.
Yeah,
there again,
Ray
too.
can sign, he was there for part of the
For
meeting.
most of it.
Yeah, take that little tip off, Brian. The accounts payable voucher dated September the 18th is not available. She want to add this month's, next month's, in October. The monthly financial report is also not available. But we need to pass a motion since the accounts payable voucher is not available. Motion to approve making the September 15th and September 30th payrolls, paying claims that fall on a regularly scheduled basis, and paying miscellaneous claims as listed by Dr. Simmons.
I'll make the motion.
Susie,
I'll second.
Kim? All in favor?
Aye.
Also, I do have that list, and she's in the process of typing it up. It will be mailed to you. Okay? The miscellaneous claims will be mailed to you. Now we have a public hearing on the 2026 budget. Anybody like to have one of these? Right? Whatever. Just raise one. The budget will be adopted on Thursday, October the 16th. The budget estimate for the referendum fund is $109,500. Budget estimate for debt service is $251,875. The education fund, $2,035,000. And the operations fund, $691,000 for a total of $3,087,357. The estimated funds to be raised, that'd be property tax, referendum, $114,149. Debt service, $290,007. Operations, it shows $264,017. Make that zero. We do not get any property tax from the operations fund, even though I put it in the budget. The reason I do that, if you have it in the budget, you have a tax levy, you get miscellaneous revenues such as auto excise, financial institutions, and commercial vehicle excise taxes, but no property taxes. The current tax levy for the referendum fund is $84,499. The reason that's going up is because our assessed valuation went up almost $4 million, but the tax levy will stay the same. The referendum fund will stay the same in 2026, okay? Debt service, always put a high number there, and the Department of Local Finance will reduce it. And the education fund, we don't take in any taxes, it all comes from the state. And again, the operations fund, the $264,017 is zero. Current tax levy in the referendum is $84,499. Debt service, $238,370. Operations, $263,987. And all of those will be reduced. Always make them higher. The Department of Local Government Finance can always reduce it, but they will never increase it if you make a mistake. So I always increase my revenue and my budget, and let the State Board of Department of Local Government Finance make the cuts. Any comment on the 2026 budget? You do have a copy of the 2026 bus replacement plan, which is nothing. We have nothing in the 2026 bus replacement. You have to go ahead and extend it out 4 more years, and that's just an estimate. It's not binding. Public hearing on the 2026 capital projects plan. We do not anticipate spending more than $10,000 in equipment, and we do not intend to spend over $10,000 in capital projects, so those are both zero. Personnel, I think they sent you a copy, didn't she?
Yes.
See which one you got?
Uh,
It ain't been revised or anything?
No.
Okay, yeah, we got a copy.
On August 25th, I accepted Dakota Henderson's resignation as a fifth grade teacher at Myers Elementary School, effective at the end of the workday on September 15th. I think that's going to be on September the 12th, because I think she only showed up an hour. So make that September the 12th on a Friday. I recommend that Dr. Alwell Simmons Jr. accept his resignation as superintendent, effective at the end of the workday on September 23rd, September 30th, 2025. And you have a copy of my resignation letter, which will be read as follows. Dear school board members, on September 23rd, I will be 83 years old. After a great deal of thought, I've decided it's time for me to retire. Thus, I hereby resign my position as superintendent of the Capital City Schools, effective at the end of the workday on September 30th, 2025. It's been an honor and a privilege to have served as Capital Superintendent for the past 15 years. May God bless the school board members and employees who provide our students with a quality education in a safe and caring environment. Motion to accept.
Don't want it. Okay, I'll make a motion.
Second, Ken, any further discussion? All in favor? A few little comments. I came here 15 years ago. School corporation is $1.5 million in debt. All of my other superintendent colleagues said it's impossible to keep going, but
But you did it.
I did everything I knew to do, and as a result, we're still here 15 years later. Other than a couple of, the board members have been great, the current board members. The members that hired me were Bill Garrett, James Lawson,
Yeah. Hard.
Corey Walkenberg,
Yep. Barb. Barbara.
Barbara Beard, and
Was it Jerry Harris?
Jerry Harris.
Yep.
And there's still one of those original board members still on the board now, Mr. Lawson. I really don't want to leave. It's been a love for the last 15 years, but I've got to do what's best for the school corporation. And in order to keep our finances afloat, I need to resign so you can reduce expenditures. That's about all I have to say. I would say that I can't tell you exactly, but over the last 51 years, I've attended about 650 school board meetings. That's a lot. Okay, that's enough. I just wanted to thank the current board for their support. And thank the past boards. Okay. Yeah, I skipped one. I recommend the board approve employing Jordan Hall as a fifth grade teacher at Myers Elementary School effective September the
Monday.
Monday.
September 15th.
I'll make a motion to approve Jordan Hill.
Susie made the motion,
Second.
Jim Bob. All in favor?
Aye.
As a result of my resignation, I recommend that in addition to his current duties as principal of grades preschool through 12,
He's gonna do a lot there.
in addition to his current duties as principal of grades preschool through 12 and school corporation athletic director, I recommend that the board appoint Brian Garrett as superintendent of the Canton City Schools effective October 1, 2025.
I'll make the motion.
Susie,
Poor man.
second. Ken, any further discussion?
Brian, you sure you're gonna kill yourself?
All those in favor?
Aye.
I don't need to abstain, do I?
You don't abstain, that pass.
Yep. So you abstain.
Say because of family, I don't know what the protocol is, okay.
All in favor, 3-0.
Yeah.
This is
'Cause that's the two votes.
going back, a little bit of controversy with this lady. So in order to get her paid, we need to employ her retroactively to July 24th. I recommend the board approve employing Letitia Payne as a substitute cook effective July 24th, 2025.
I'll make the motion.
Susie? Ken? Any further discussion?
I just wanna ask, she's not still employed?
No.
though?
No.
She's-
She's off.
She's a substitute teacher.
Wanted to
No.
I mean, a
clarify-
substitute cook.
wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
On August 25th, I accepted Rebecca Hawkins' resignation as an instructional assistant effective August, same date, August 25th, 2025. Motion to accept?
I'll make it.
No, I don't,
You don't, we don't have to do
I
that.
accept that, I just give you that information.
Has anyone been hired to take her place?
Not
We
yet.
don't, right now, we don't need to fill that position. Okay.
Okay. Here are the miscellaneous, finally. Have another big month. I thought we would take in 20,000 more than we spent. We'll be lucky to be even. Ryan, you want one of these?
Why are you out of breath?
Okay, Curriculum Associates is the big one, $6,225. That's for math and language arts software.
What is it?
Curriculum Associates
Yes.
for math and language arts software. 5-star, this is a filter on the internet to be reimbursed. The filter on the internet is to keep students from getting on websites that they should not be on, such as Playboy or other things like that.
Just go,
Just keep going.
it's website blocking software.
Alright.
We don't need to mention it.
Right, behave back there. Brian, get on your swimming back there.
We had a big repair in the operations fund with Sternberg, $2,954 for repair and maintenance on the school bus.
Bus, yes.
And Eck Monday was $1,139. That was to repair our phone lines.
Correct.
Other than that was just routine Beringers, plumbing and heating, repair of our air conditioning unit at Myers, $1,020. Most of that's custodial supplies and so forth, so. agenda. Well, there's one more on there. There it is.
Find it.
Okay. This one may or may not need to, take place, but I'm gonna ask the board to approve it. In December, we will receive $33,001 in property taxes in the referendum fund. That's guaranteed, because all of our property tax, the first one goes, everything goes to referendum first. And then after that, it goes to debt service. As you know, we're gonna have a considerable reduction in state support in November and December as a result of our ADM count being much lower than we expected. So in order to have enough cash balance, if it's needed, we need to take a 30-day loan with the referendum fund. It'll be paid in December when the property taxes get paid, and that costs about 60 some odd dollars for the interest on it. But again, that will be up to Brian and Melissa, looking at the cash balance. You may have to do that again next year in January, and I'll show Brian and Melissa how to do that. You could probably get a tax anticipation loan in the referendum fund in January for $50,000. Is there a motion to approve? Bob?
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Yeah. This is a second reading and approval of updated Neola practices,
Policies.
policies, I mean. Second reading and approval of updated Neola policies. Is there a motion? I guess motion to approve said policies, said updated policies. Ken? Susie? All those in favor?
Aye.
3-0. I will still work until September the 30th. I'll still be here 2 days a week, and I will continue to fulfill my duties as superintendent until the very day that I leave. I guess we got one more. We have a student, I guess Breanne approves it. I can hardly read his writing. Jacob Claxton?
Claycomb.
Claycomb.
Yeah,
Pretty hard to read.
yeah, I wouldn't have got
I
that.
approve that you approve him graduating in 6 semesters. He wants to go ahead and start working. He says, I think he's working now part-time. He wants to go ahead and find a job full-time.
I'll make a motion.
Susie?
So he's trying to graduate
Graduates
in May.
okay. 6 months
Yeah.
early,
Yeah, they'll graduate a year early.
a year early.
Ken, second that.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Let me check everything here, make sure we got everything done. One thing that you need to give to Brian is if you want to, as an independent contractor, if you want me to serve as a financial consultant, I'll have to charge you $500 a day, not to exceed 30 days, and I don't think it would be 30 days. It would be on a as-needed basis, as indicated by the superintendent. I'd have a contract ready for you at the next board meeting if you wanna do that. So you don't have to do it now, you may wanna talk to Brian, I'll be very happy to do it if you choose not to. That's your decision.
Obviously, he wants to.
Personally, I think it would help at least the rest of this year and the budget to spend a few days. My guess is it probably won't, the most it would cost would be $15,000, probably $10,000. That's not gonna bankrupt the school or not. If you have any, I'm gonna send a ad out, not on my own, the Teachers Association will pay for it, concerning the referendum fund. If you have any comments or anything that you would like to change, please make changes. I'd like to give one to the audience so they can see what I'm planning on putting in the newspaper. I'd recommend that you get some brochures and split the town up and go house to house and give people a copy of it.
Once you get the final copy done, once you get what you're gonna put, I'll make some copies.
So if anybody wants to change it, I did add one thing, but I'm not sure you want me to. On November 4th, the citizens of Canton will determine the fate of the school corporation's future. Vote yes if you want to keep your schools. I don't know if you want me to keep that on there or not. Brian says no, mark it off. Okay. I think I have given all the information that the public will need.
You need to
My last,
You need to add the word taxes after it. The language on the ballot is certainly misleading. It indicates that residential property taxes.
You need taxes on there, in
Oh.
between by the property.
property taxes, okay.
And then again, later on the same
The same
sentence.
sentence,
Yes. I'm okay.
property taxes.
Your property taxes, okay, got that.
That was the only thing you said? Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I did want to,
Copy you gave me.
make sure everybody here knows there will be one day of early voting. Well, you're not counting residents anyway, but, Rafe could put it in the paper. There'll be one day of early voting on, October 31st, the Friday before Election Day. And that will be at the courthouse, not at the library. But the election will be at the library. If you wanna vote, anybody in Canton wants to vote early, it will be on that Friday, the 31st, at the courthouse.
My final statement is that the future of the Canton City Schools will depend upon two things. Our ADM in February, hopefully it will increase, and the referendum fund. If the referendum fund does not pass,
Don't say it.
Don't say
I'm
it.
not going
Don't say
to
it.
just say that Canton's future is
That's
dim.
weird.
When you see that.
Just,
That's all I have.
is it?
Motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Again. Second.
I got it.
Kim Bob.
Third.
Third. Let's get that.
Favor. Rio. Thank you.
The signs are starting to work out. Flyers, we're creating those